everybody, this is Praxis, and today I'm continuing to board up the walls in the chicken coop. I was able to get this west-facing wall pretty much done. There's one more board that needs to go up on the top yesterday. Spent a lot of the end of the day yesterday actually getting this place ready for some rain coming. We've got like 4 days of straight rain coming up, and it starts in a few hours. So we got much better tarps. I had a tarp on here before that it was cosmetic. It looked like there was a tarp on top, but the thing leaked like a sieve. So I got some more tarps on there. And this morning I was a little surprised to see that it wasn't raining, because we were supposed to maybe have some rain this morning, but it looked like it got pushed back. So I'm trying to pack in a little bit more time in here, and it's going well. I packed all the lumber that we cut in here at the end of the day yesterday to try to keep it as dry as I could, but I pulled it all out this morning, and I'm actually getting it up on the structure, which is where I want it. I'm just about to put a board in up here. I'm doing a combination of 6-inch boards. Most of these guys are 6-inch boards, but I've got some 10-inch boards that I'm using in some areas, and one of them is going to be kind of right up in here to fill in a whole bunch of that area. I'm trying to keep the pattern sort of the same, so it's like kind of 6 inches everywhere. I know it's just a chicken coop, but you know, if you can do it beautifully, why not do it beautifully? So we're going to pop up over there and take a peek. But what I like about here is it's really feeling like it's an indoor environment now. And this is kind of the first time where it really feels like you're indoors when you go in there. In fact, the sun was out earlier, and it was cool inside and warm outside. So that was kind of nice. All right, so here we are up on this level here. I like that this area is a level, because that was one of the benefits of putting this thing in here, is I was able to level out this section for picking plums and stuff. It's feeling just the way that I wanted it to. This is the next board that goes up. I've got a little drilled out section here that goes on top of this this nut that comes through. I just put the board up, tapped it with a hammer to mark it, and then drilled it out. And this is going to go right here. You'll notice that I left, is that good? You'll notice I left a little bit of a lip right here. That was so that I didn't have to notch this board or anything, and I'm just gonna put like a spacer. But this thing here is to hold the tarp. That's why I'm leaving it here in my way, because I'm going to put the tarp back on soon. And it also lifts this up so the next board can get a bite into part of this structure here. And I'm just going to do a vertical over that whole area. But let's get this guy in right now. Where are my nails? Nowhere to be seen. Well, I guess I don't have to nail it in this video. I'll get some nails over there. Actually, I am going to show you what nails I'm using though, because that's pretty cool. I'm going to run around. You guys can just enjoy nature for a sec. Yeah, I spent a little more than $2,000 on the foundation materials, the foam, pressure treated wood. But everything else so far has been like, you know, just trees over there. We've milled up with the lumber mill. You know, I mean, it takes your time and it takes gasoline to run the mill, but otherwise it's kind of free, you know, aside from the expense of the mill. But I've also been using, you know, reused old nails. I got a whole bin of these. These are all 8 penny nails, and which doesn't mean they cost 8 pennies. It's just, that's what they call them. They also call them 8D nails. But these are a good length nail to go through. For every nail I pick up, I drop one. These are a good length of nail to go through the 1-inch boards and still get a pretty decent bite. And, you know, they're all right. And a lot of these I'm not even bothering to straighten out. In fact, the vast majority of these I'm not bothering to straighten out. I'm just kind of nailing them in crooked. And even, I might straighten that one out a little bit. But even ones like, well, you know, ones that are kind of bent like that, I'm not going to bother to straighten that thing out. Yeah, even things like that, I'll oftentimes just try to nail them straight in. But it's great because I'm, you know, I'm not having to spend any money on the hardware. So, you know, when this thing is all done, this might be pretty close to just a, you know, $2,000, maybe a little bit more. You know, somewhere between $2,000 and $3,000 for the whole coop. I know it's an expensive chicken coop, but push ever came to shove, humans could live in here. Every structure I make, I always like to make it also functional as a house, because who knows if that burned down and this was somehow still surviving. It's like, yeah, good luck, chickens. The humans need this place. So we'll end up the video with me nailing this thing in. We'll see how much we can get in. When I do straighten the nails, I just put them up against the wall. Is this thing in your way now? I just put them up here and tap them so they're straight enough. All right. I guess I'll start it right here.